So Don, you kind of have a unique opinion on quality, dose, potencies, and how that all kind of interacts with sales promotions and discounts. I'm just curious what that really means.
Yeah. Well, look, let's start with the discount thing, all right? Because when somebody's offering you a discount with a nutritional supplement, it's like a big, red neon sign that says, we don't really care about you. We don't care about the quality of the ingredients. We don't care about the potency of the ingredients. All we really care about is making sure that you get to act on that impulse to save some money, right? Now, when you're talking about nutritional supplements, what we're trying to do with women is we're trying to help their hormones. We're trying to help their metabolism. We're trying to help their brain chemistry. You don't do things like that on such a grand scale that we're trying to do it with cheap discounted products. Now let me tell you what the problem is with a discounted product in comparison to what we're talking about. You have to understand that there's a big catch-22 situation in that whole supplement industry, and it is this: quality of the ingredient determines how effective it's going to be. It makes perfect sense, right? Dose of that ingredient is the other thing that determines it. Think about this: if you want to discount a product, Caitlin, right? What do? How are you able to really discount it? Because believe me, from a business standpoint, there is no discounts. They're going to make money on the product whether it's discounted or not, right? So the way you do it is you have to compromise on the two things that actually produce the result, the quality and the dose, right? We never do that. And the reason is because you can't fix hormones, you can't fix metabolism, you can't fix brain chemistry issues with things that are not, or compounds or products or raw materials that aren't in the correct dose and aren't the highest quality. That's impossible, all right? So the key to results is inside of your blood has to be high enough levels of these compounds in order to produce the result, right? Also, you have to take them for a long enough time frame. Those two combined, blood levels and time frame, are what's going to produce that result for you. Because again, remember, we're not talking about a little deficiency here. We're talking about years and years of stress and abuse to the human body and mind that causes your hormones to decline, that causes your metabolism to be damaged, that causes your brain chemistry to unravel, you see? So we're trying to rebuild a person from the ground up. You can't do that with cheap, discounted, products. So what we've done is we have something that we call a therapeutic stack. All right, what that means is you have to take these high quality ingredients, you have to combine them together. You need at least 3 of them in order to produce an optimal result and get the blood level that you need in order to change these things, right? So a therapeutic stack is really a new thing that we invented because you can't, Caitlin, you can't go to the health food store and get supplements that are going to be able to do what it is that we're trying to accomplish for women. So even if you wanted to get a discount or whatever it is, there isn't a situation in which we are in a competitive place because we're the ones that developed the protocol in order to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish with women, all right? First off, in order to get the supplement thing right, you got to know what's causing your problem. So you got to start there, and when you develop the product based on the cause of your problem, then you can't worry about what anyone else is doing. You have to only do what it is that you're focused on. And when you realize that, what we talked about, fixing hormones, metabolism, and brain chemistry, you better know what you're doing. And trust me when I tell you, the supplement industry has no idea how to fix those problems. All right, so there's another issue that we should talk about because it comes up all the time, and that is this idea of auto ship and get yourself on a program where you get it every month and all that, right? Look, that's really a good thing if you want the product, if you're committed and if you're ready to go, right? But what people do is they use that as a ploy, thinking that, well, I'll just get that person to buy it, and because they know that a person, it'll take a couple of months for them to turn off that auto ship. I hate stuff like that. I hate when you're trying to use these underhanded ploys to get people to do things. So discounting and this auto ship nonsense, those are the things that we're trying to avoid and trying to look people in the eye and say, here's how to do this the most effective way possible. Now, people do love to get savings though, don't they? So here I'm going to tell you a way to save hundreds and hundreds of dollars if your goal and your focus is to get the doggone job done and get yourself healthy, all right? When we put together these therapeutic stacks, we put them together in a system. Now that system, if you were to go to the health food store and look at the different ingredients and try to duplicate that system, what would end up happening is you would have piles of different types of supplements in order to do that. And because that would not be a system, it would be random, throw it against the wall, see what sticks, you would never be able to duplicate it anyway. That's the value of doing it in a system. So what we've done is we've literally saved you hundreds and hundreds of dollars if you look at it on a monthly basis and doing this correctly by putting this in a system that you can just, there it is in front of you, take this in the AM, this in the PM, do it for this therapeutic time frame that we're talking about, and we actually guarantee the results. The results are inevitable if you will just do the right things the right way for the right reasons. Okay? So, number one, you've got to have quality and potency, or forget it, it's not going to work. And you can't get quality and potency with discounted products. Not possible. All right? The second thing is you've got to have blood levels that are going to be of value to you. It's got to be therapeutic, right? The values in your blood, the amount that you take has to reach a level so that it has the response in your body. The third thing is what we call this therapeutic time frame. The therapeutic time frame for what we're talking about to fix hormones, metabolism, and brain chemistry starts at a minimum of 90 days. You can't do it any sooner. We've done this over and over. We have years and years of experience in this. And if you don't want to commit 90 days, you're just saying to yourself, I'm not interested in really getting the results. That's how powerful that is. And the last thing is, stop looking at discounts and start looking at solutions. You need a solution to your problem, right? And so everything that I've just described to you is really all about going for the solution, forgetting the discount, okay? So that's my feeling about discounts. I say stay the heck away from anything that's got a 20, 30, 40% off sticker on it because it's been compromised with quality, potency. You'll never get the blood levels that you need.